Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our WWE2K22 trailer reaction. I'm Jutnick.
I'm Kenny Arrow.
And I'm your special guest. Woo! Broken Zack, baby. The Jeep driving, coffee slinging, wheeling and dealing son of a gun.
The man on the train.
The man on the train.
That's right.
Man at the hour.
The underlicker.
Too sweet to be sour.
And everything in between.
So if you guys remember him from episode 2 of our podcast, check that out. Link will be in the description.
That's right.
We talked some wrestling. You're going to expect some more podcasts very soon coming up. But right now, on Summerslam, they revealed a trailer. It's only about 30 seconds long. We're just going to get right into it. We'll do one watch through, and then we'll kind of see what we think. And yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so we got the SmackDown. We got Rey Mysterio. I mean, so far, everything looks good, though.
The one
Ricochet.
and only.
That's Kenny Arrow.
Hopefully he's safe from being released now that he's in.
Oh, we got Balor.
Oh, Balor.
He is missing
The
his
head
hand.
of the table. Ooh.
Shinsuke, a little bit of outdated, I think.
Ooh.
Roman Reigns looking good, though.
I got some critiques.
Kane.
By God, it's got to be Kane.
Kane.
Shelton, I think.
Ooh, I like
Goldberg
that
and
Dolph attire.
Ziggler is beautiful.
And then we got
Is that Chubby
McIntyre.
McIntyre?
And that's McIntyre looking like a
little
parrot.
He's a little chubby.
His
Yeah,
face
let's
looks like
see
a parrot.
All right, so we'll just replay it, and
What's
so I think he's actually got a different attire. Rey Mysterio does right
you
there.
can't really
He's got his signature mask mohawk now.
But so far, Ricochet's looking very good. He's got kind of his updated like Raw
I like the
attire
feature of the
now.
leg tape because he does wear leg tape.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That they had
So
that.
so when you buy 20, he's 22. I should say he's always gonna be injured.
So there's Bailey. Let's see if we can.
Did they get the booty on fleek?
They might.
Oh, that's Carmella's.
The
Badonkadonk.
the face on
Damn,
Bailey's
look at the
looking
face.
is looking way better than. I mean, do you guys remember 2K17?
Oh, geez.
That was her first game, and it looked brutal.
And the hair's looking all right because you know how past games the women's hair have been.
It's been a little bit
bad.
off.
Like a mop.
Even other superstars too, like DDP and like just longer hair, like maybe Edge, like something wasn't quite right. But overall, I think the face is looking better. It's good that she got rescanned. And let's see what else we might have missed. There's Balor. So let's see if we can go back here. Got like a little glimpse of him right there, I'd say.
The boy's missing his hand tattoo.
So he's got the shorter hair. Is he missing the hand?
He's
tattoo?
missing his hand tattoo. If you let go to the one where he's doing his spread eagle.
His spread.
Jeez, I thought he had that in 20 though, do you know?
Nah, man, he ain't got the hand tat.
No, and he has the little seagull on his forearm.
Yeah.
And all
But
kinds
we
of
can't
stuff.
see that because he's got his jacket.
Yeah, his jacket's covered.
So maybe, I don't know, if you guys can
It might
see...
be a copyright thing. Isn't that like one of his clothing? Does he have clothing company?
See,
back?
to certain tattoo artists, they might not allow,
That's
because
right.
Randy Orton had a issue with that in, I think it was 18 or 19.
That's
He had I mean, if he doesn't have that, I'd be interested. If you guys can actually see the hand tattoo, let us know in the comments, because we're not noticing it right yet.
Yeah.
But let's get on with the, see what else we got. So we got Miz, he's looking good.
with his shades on, looking
We
fresh.
Got the
let's
headband.
see. Roman Reigns, head of the table, updated look.
It's crisp.
It's good, but he never wears a shirt to the ring when he's wrestling. You know what I mean?
That's right. Maybe he's coming out for a promo.
That's true. Where's the man bun? I want man bun Reigns in the game.
Yeah.
But it
that's
is early build. You might change stuff. He might be released by the game comes out.
Possibilities are endless.
You never know.
Nick Khan might strike again. He should be in this game.
Nick
He's gonna be
Khan.
the only one left. He's
He'll
gonna
be.
fire everyone.
You ever play the career mode? That what's his name? Baron Blade.
Yeah.
He'll have Nick Khan.
Yeah,
Nick Khan releases Baron Blade.
Oh no, not Nick Khan. Then we
But
got
yeah,
Miz, Rhea Ripley. This is kind of also looking a little bit outdated because she doesn't have like the full blonde hair that she does now.
Yeah, but she does have the arm tattoos.
Everything else looks, pretty. Because in 20, I thought she didn't look nothing like her. I mean, the face is there.
Did she have the arm tattoos in 20? I don't believe.
Would you know that? I actually never played 20.
I don't think she had them yet. The tattoos is a new thing. So I remember an interview way back that they wouldn't let her get tattoos that could show because they want her to be a face of the company. But she's got lag sleeves though, like full on lag sleeves.
Oh really?
Yeah, she's got full leg sleeves tattoos.
Okay.
So maybe Vince McMahon's stopped being mean to her.
Yeah, maybe.
Letting her make her own choices.
But no, this ain't looking. I mean, the model itself ain't looking bad. The outdated hair. I mean, that's you know, maybe I doubt that'll be updated because it is a small thing. But even it's just that little. It's a good little. Hopefully, since this is still in testing, I mean, they might be able to.
There's room for more stuff to be added and removed. So.
See, even though the release date, you guys see up top there, March 2022.
That's
Well, first of all, what are you guys' thoughts on the release date?
That's too far for
It was
me.
unexpected, but I guess if they were making it a good game, I'll be cool with waiting. But if it's still gonna be ass just because of the roster cuts, then that's disappointing.
Yeah, if we're waiting a long time for not like the wait better be worth it.
Like, is March gonna be the new release day? Or are we gonna get another game in like 6 months in October? You know?
The parts where it makes sense is that it is Mania weekend, the highest point in wrestling of the whole year.
But that's usually when the old game goes on sale.
Yeah, which that will suck, but honestly,
And it's gonna be outdated in a week because everything changes
Yeah.
after Mania.
Yep.
yeah, that's so.
Mania reset.
In that respect, it is kind of bad, but I mean, I understand it. Do you guys think that this game was delayed just because of all the roster cuts?
That could have a
It's a very big possibility. Yeah,
big hand in it, yes.
they got to
'Cause-
restructure probably big parts of their game based on characters they thought they were going to be working with.
Because I know guys like Smack Talks on YouTube, he said that.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out. He said that maybe like if a Braun Strowman or a Bray Wyatt was featured in like kind of My Career modes or something. I mean, if that part of the game
Like-
was already written,
For
they'd have to remove it.
For sure, there was some Bray Wyatt shit in the career mode. For sure.
I mean, there had to have been.
There had to been like, you know, because like, there's ones where you like team with them, like they were equipping like a Fiend character, you know, like
Yeah, they include some kind of wacky storyline with every career mode since 19. But yeah, it's interesting to if the actual cutoff will be extended, because usually the cutoff I think is around April or March.
But yeah, now
Yeah,
that the game's
Mania.
pushed back, maybe that will be pushed back as well. But
So maybe guys like Bray Wyatt,
like maybe Summerslam was a roster cutoff, you know.
could and maybe
That could've been.
Bronson Reed. I mean,
Are
maybe
we
even
gonna
Adam
see
Cole.
Omos?
Well,
Yeah, we'll see Omos.
If we see Adam Cole, baby, on Rampage in a couple weeks, then we'll know he ain't in the game.
Yeah, that will be pretty much confirmed.
But let's see what else we can analyze here.
Oh, it's Adam Cole.
Here's Shinsuke. He's kind of rocking a outdated attire from what we see now with the King gimmick,
Yeah,
but he's got his like pajama attire, I call it.
It's a
But
onesie.
we need the crown. We need Rick Boogs, you know.
We need the boogster.
see, like they're obviously. I still think the what do you call it? The content creators, like the people that make the updated attires. This is gonna be their wheelhouse because they really don't add, and they probably can't. Because I feel like WWE is very hard to get the license to new, say, attires, new themes, and that's a hard process, I've
Have their
heard.
ownership over that
So,
design, sort of.
with
But we still have quite much time, and
yeah.
they could always have a random update with Rick Boogs.
Because like
That's right.
and yeah, like because you
Hopefully
see
free updates.
I love Boogs.
free updates. I think should be the way to go for especially after 20. Like especially if this game bombs too. Because even with 20, they asked money for DLC. It's not. It wasn't
the
gonna
originals.
the originals.
Yeah, no one's gonna pay for that extra stuff that's not adding anything spectacular to the game. So just give it to us for free.
Yeah.
And
Like
you're
Virgil
getting our,
in 2K14.
you're already getting
Because
our money.
I don't know if you guys remember, but in 2K19 we had free updates that added Roderick Strong's Undisputed Era entrance and Ziggler McIntyre's tag team entrance, and also Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt's tag team entrance. Just small things like that just make you even go back to the game just for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing too crazy, but that's what they got to kind of do here, because you know, they always get outdated, but like the game basically
like the
dies.
roster updates throughout the years, or throughout the time. Like it's like NHL games, NBA games, MLB games, sports games like that. Update their rosters throughout. When prospects get called up, they make creative characters that look somewhat close, and then update the game until they can get to the next one and actually make them a real scannable character. So why can't they just do something like that? Like update it monthly, weekly, however often they have to.
Like you get people on the community creations making the attire the next day, so
Yeah, and they promote them, like, which is good and all, but I mean, you shouldn't have to rely on people making a new attires just to keep your game updated. I mean, they're the only reasons I even come back half the time is just to download like awesomely crafted, created wrestlers, attires, arenas. Like even the arenas they don't add. So this scares me a little bit with this trailer, just because I've already noticed some attires are outdated, and obviously I can't get too upset because they could change it. But if they are planning to change it, I feel like they probably wouldn't show this. Why even release a trailer at SummerSlam if we ain't gonna get no information until January?
That's a bold move.
That's like what, 5 months away from now.
It's like Nakamura hasn't been wearing this for like a few months. He turned babyface.
Yeah, this attire hasn't.
He turned babyface back in like January, and like he started just wearing the pants, the red pants, and now he's still wearing. That's the stuff he wore with Cesaro and Sammy.
Yeah, like this,
that's like old, man.
If that's a team in the game, then that's already bad news. But let's just try to see it. Okay, there we get a little glimpse of Roman Reigns. He overall looking awesome. I don't see Heyman, but so the arena. Let's talk about the arena. This is kind of Thunderdome era arena, and now obviously we got the big screen for Raw and SmackDown.
I think that big screen. I think it does look awesome on the game. I will give him that. That big screen and all the light popping out at me.
I do like this. Yeah, I like the stage here. I'm just like talking about going back to the outdated thing. This. Although it's small, it is kind of, the arenas are now outdated a little bit, because now, I mean, yes, this has more character than just the big screen they got now, but I mean, if you're keeping it accurate, you got to keep it accurate. So.
I feel like they could always update the arenas and keep the old arenas in the game, because they've done that in the past with like they had like.
Yeah, if this is their starting point, and then they bring us the other stuff later, like cool.
If we get when the SmackDown first went to Fox, that SmackDown arena, that'll be hype. Because, like, the other games, you have, like, Raw 16, Raw 17, because they have it in the career mode and stuff. Or not career mode, the
showcases and stuff like that.
So we could potentially see the new SmackDown and Raw arena, maybe the old ones before the... like the Tony Hawk ramp, Raw stage. Like, I'd like to see that. I'd like to have it interactable, like SmackDown, shut your mouth here, I'm just paying. Like, you can get Kevin Owens run up the...
And see, those were all features that added character to this game. I mean, this game... I mean, yeah, the graphics look great, but it's honestly about the modes that they put in too. If we're just gonna get the same modes but a nicer looking game, then who will play it? See, they got to add something. And this Road to Glory's not the answer. This whole my player thing isn't the. This is all like we need actual creative outlets, like a story designer, and because wrestling's all about being creative, so. Like story designer.
Give me a season mode where I can pick anyone off the game roster. Like I can play season mode as Roman Reigns or a Creed wrestler, not just Creed wrestler story mode. Like a season mode.
Like these like old games that are almost about 20 years old shouldn't be better than current games that have all the keys to make it incredible. Yeah. I mean, and that's just games in general. Like, yeah, we still get good games, but when you look, and that could just be nostalgia kicking in. But for wrestling games. Focusing on that, it's true.
It's been falling short a lot lately.
What do you think? Me and Kenny's playing SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 on GMO is one of the best games they made.
We had to go back to get anything worth playing.
Yeah, but hopefully this game we can come back to 2K. It hits. Okay, so let's talk about Kane and Shelton Benjamin, I believe.
Yeah. So Kane, you can see his pants. Those don't match the shirt. That's old Kane pants. That's current Kane shirt. With the mask, so it looks cool, but is it gonna stay, or is that just a placeholder? Are we getting bald Kane too?
Yeah.
It's just like, but why would they show that in the trailer? Did they screw it up?
Yeah, like I don't actually remember with this current look that he had, like when he last wrestled. I think, yeah, I don't remember those pants.
He had like that same staple looking stitching.
Yeah, because in these pants he had the fire on him, but I don't think
these are just his old barbed wire pants from the Ruthless Aggression days.
Unless there was like when he got scanned. If you guys remember, if he did wear that combination, let's get a little another closer look here. Okay, so if you guys can kind of make it, those are like Zack said,
barbed wire,
like kind of Kane circa 2011 kind of pants. So.
This is those pants remind me of the Edge feud with Paul Bearer involved and all that stuff.
Yes,
that's what I think of.
And then you got Shelton, same gear from 20.
Yeah, that's exactly the same.
Although he does have the same. And that's
it's a fine attire and all, but he's been wearing like gold standard stuff again, or even Hurt Business,
Yeah. And that is a big shame that we probably won't get the Hurt Business in the game.
And it's a damn shame that they probably ain't too worried about Shelton Benjamin's model because of where Shelton's on the card.
Nah.
Hashtag push Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah,
let's find a spot
really
for him,
Let's
man.
throw
We
that
had a
out
spot
there.
for him. We lost him.
But
How to save a life.
so yeah, so far, I know it seems like we're dogpiling on this, but just remember, guys, just look at every 2K20 video you see out there.
Yeah, I should say I've like said nothing but shitty things about this stuff. It looks awesome. The graphics are amazing.
Yeah, but
I'm pre-ordering it regardless.
This is a deep analysis video. We're trying to just nitpick everything we can see. Because I mean, overall, I like the arenas. The character models look great for the most part. I'm just gonna notice, like, now that we're watching it back, you can notice stuff like that and you can't ignore it. It's just, but let's just get on here. Okay, so here we got Goldberg.
Boo. Where's Gage?
Old turd. Old turd.
Look at that right there. Dolph. Now that's a good model.
Dolph Ziggler's looking awesome. He's got the USA headband. The gear's looking accurate. Because Dolph in 19, I know I'm going back a little bit, but he had gear on that I don't think I've ever seen him wear.
Really?
Yeah, his gear, and I forget how he looked. I actually never played 20.
He had that friggin' ponytail. I hated ponytail because he
was that accurate to what he had, or?
I mean, he had it, but he still had the slick his hair back entrance.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense with the ponytail. Like I know in 20 19. One of them, 19 or 20, he had that entrance where it's like song cuts out and then he like walks and then like, that one was up to date with the ponytail and stuff. But I think 20 he went back to like regular Dolph Ziggler when he was like, geez, where am I at in the time frame? Like, what was he doing then? Like, fighting Seth Rollins? But I don't even know.
For the IC title, man.
Yeah. But this is looking... It looks like this is the classic Goldberg. Yep. And that...
They don't want to even probably put in a new updated version of the Goldberg because he kind of... Like, he don't look like Goldberg anymore.
But that's the thing. You can kind of, accentuate the positives and just have him kind of look like body wise look like that, but just add gray hairs or like from what I can see here, I this looks like WC, not even WWE 2004, WCW Goldberg.
Yeah, that looks like early Goldberg.
But no, Dolph is looking awesome. Oh, okay, so here we got...
What is that lighting? Hold up. What is going on?
Yeah, Ashley's pants are saying Hurt Business.
So it looks like this is not in the ring because we got the laser, so this could, I guess, be on the...
On top of
on the stage, maybe?
But look at Kofi. Look, he's got the blonde dreads. He's looking awesome.
Kofi and Lashley. Let's try to get a better view here. Okay, so Lashley has the Hurt Business attire. Okay. The Almighty, so hopefully... And you know what? He's got to have that entrance, that almighty entrance after
the thunder and everything.
The little Titantron at the start. Hopefully MVP's in it too.
Yeah, MVP is the man.
Not as a man, also as a manager, but also as a wrestler. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully we can get the playable dressed up like in his kind of pimpy clothes.
He's got his like Punisher gear on.
Yeah, get the Punisher, but he can't really get that trademark, so just give him something.
Okay, so here's one thing I wanted to talk about. Now I don't know who this. I don't know. This is not Drew McIntyre, in my opinion. It does not look like him.
He looks like a parrot. I know he does. His mustache is too circular.
Just and I don't know if it's just the facial emotion he's making that's making this look odd, but the hair's not right either, in my opinion.
He looks a little too big. Is Drew that bulky? Does he have a Triple H body?
Well, he is kind of. Yes, he's kind of.
He's not like fat. Like he's kind of like chubby, ripped there. You know what I mean? Like a when Triple H used to be in the games.
Yeah.
He almost looks waxy too.
He kind of looks like All Stars.
Yeah, I don't.
Looks like a waxy character.
Because like Drew McIntyre's like he's ripped, but he's not like chunky.
I didn't notice that. Yeah,
he's like a thin ripped. You know what I mean? Like
lean.
That's the word. Lean, green, making green, but
because he's tall, so like
he kind of looks like a cartoon, like a comic book character there.
Yeah, I didn't even focus on the body. I was just looking at the face. Drew. Hopefully they go back to the
Kilton's sword looks sick.
Oh yeah, that I'm glad they got that entrance in there. But
the sword has the most detail in the whole entire thing.
And I hope he gets better model because I think Drew McIntyre's gonna be on the cover of the whole game. So
Yeah, it could be like that's not what you want
Doing
in the
the
cover
scream
star.
and,
like the scream or have his friggin' sword or something.
Unless there's a
Yeah.
new curse, because if you guys remember the
curse of the
2K20 cover, Becky Lynch looked way off. Didn't look nothing like her. Looked bad. Even Roman. Well, I think everyone in that game kind of looked off, but
Yeah.
no one really looked great. And hopefully that's not a trend we see here. If McIntyre is on the cover, they are showcasing Ray a lot. So maybe he could be, but I think the
don't
most
see
sense would be McIntyre just because of where he is on the card.
I think their strategy with showcasing Ray is because of how like colorful of attire he
Yeah,
has.
popular just to show off like the.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Same with the New Day Kofi.
if I was gonna end the trailer with anything, it would not be this. That's all I'm saying. Now we're at the end. We got the fire. That looks awesome. And the 2K22, it hits different.
It hits the same, probably.
So
The only thing hitting different is that release date.
yeah.
Yeesh.
So let's see. It says March 22. So I read on Twitter that, like I said earlier in the video, we're not gonna get any new news or updates until January
Come on.
of 2022.
Wah, wah.
What
Now
is
that's
it's worse
poor.
than that Cyberpunk game, man.
Oh, yeah, no.
The less they talk about it, unless they are planning on just dumping a bunch of information all at once. But if you guys remembered, 2K20 didn't have a lot of news about it. 19 actually had a decent bit of news, but guess what? The game was decent. So
Yeah. They
but-
seem to advertise it when they have a little something.
But if they're unless it's still kind of like in development and they're adding stuff, but they gotta add something in this game.
Well, they gotta figure out who's getting released here soon. But
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this. I mean, we seen it with 08. The people that had to get, SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. The game kind of got. It was very lacking due to the people.
there's not much star power. Plus, you had that gym mode with 3 rosters. Every roster had like 8 people. They didn't have a roster in that game. I don't know what. Was there a lot of releases in that year, 07?
I think they're just releases.
I know there was you missed
the tragedy, just a lot, and we're not.
Did they release people because of like drugs and stuff? I don't remember now.
Maybe,
I'm trying to
and
think of it now.
I don't know quite what we're
When
all that.
RVD left and Jeff Hardy and
I guess.
With all the releases, if they got to focus on that, removing people more than actually working on the game, that could hamper
it's not the game's fault; it's the company's fault.
Yeah, we can't blame. I guess we can't blame 2K for everything, but this game has to deliver. If this game doesn't deliver by March 2022, 2K is gonna be looking very bad.
it's probably going to lose the rights to make the video game, and probably there won't be another video game made from WWE in a while if that's the case. I feel like if this is a flop, then the wrestling game and the 2K world is kind of going to be a mess.
Exactly. So guys, let us know what you think in the comments about this game. Yeah, let's hope it's gonna hit different. For now, I've been Jutnick.
I've been Kenny Arrow.
And I've been Broken Zack.
Follow us on Twitter at all lowercase @DoTheDamnDive for more news on our upcoming videos and polls. There is a big announcement in our next GM mode video.
Stay tuned.
We'll see you guys on the next one.
Peace.
On the street.